This video, we're also going to be talking about subtracting mixed numbers, but we're going to be talking about subtracting mixed numbers that involve some regrouping. So to kind of remind everybody what regrouping is, we're going to look down here in this fourth box where I have a problem set up, and it's 153 minus 89. You guys are used to regrouping with whole numbers like this. For example, I can't do 3 minus 9, so I have to borrow from the 5 and make it a 4. Then, what does my 3 become? Well, my 3 then becomes a 13. So now I have 13 minus 9, which is doable because that gives me 4. Then I have 4 minus 8. Well, I can't do that, so I have to borrow from the 1 and make it a 0, and I have to add 10 to this one, to the 4, which it becomes a 14. And then I have 14 minus 8, which is 6. So this is a subtraction problem that involves regrouping. You guys are used to solving problems that are like this, just not with fractions. So that's what we're going to discuss today. So I'm going to get this one erased. And we are going to take a look. The problem is 9 1/2 minus 5 2/3. So again, following the 4 square method, I've got to come over here to my second box where I list the multiples. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. For 3, I would have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and I automatically see that they have 6 in common. So that's going to be my LCD, and I'm going to go ahead and get it jotted down in my third box as well. So I've got 9 1/2 times something equals, and I've already got that 9 moved over because remember, I don't need to do anything with the whole numbers except for just carry them over. 2 times something equals 6. Well, that would be 2 times 3. So what I do to the bottom, I have to do to the top. 1 times 3 is 3. Now, 3 times something equals 6. Well, that's going to be 2. And 2 times 2 would equal 4. So I'm going to go ahead and rewrite my problem over here as 9 3/6 minus 5 4/6. And I'm going to go ahead and draw my line down the center here. Now, when I go to subtract 3/6 minus 4/6, I automatically see that I cannot do 3 minus 4. So that's where I have to come over to the 9, and I have to take 1 away from the 9, take a whole away from the 9. So the 9 is now going to become an 8. But I have to add a whole in fraction form to 3/6. And if you guys remember when we talked about adding fractions, I can only add fractions that have the same denominator. So I have to make sure that when I add, that denominator has to be a 6. So how would I write 1 whole with the denominator being 6 as a fraction? Well, it would be 6/6 because anytime the numerator and the denominator are the same of a fraction, it's going to be equivalent to 1. So I would have to do 3/6 plus 6/6, which is going to give me now 9/6. And can I do 9 minus 4 now? Well, yes, I can do 9 minus 4, and that's going to give me 5. My denominator is going to stay 6. Now I have to subtract 8 minus 5, which is going to be 3. So my final answer to this problem would be 3 5/6.